Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian, and today we're going to look really quickly at some different content types that you can use to build your brand, to create content for your community. I'm using this as part of our book writing challenges and my self publishing business. That's mindfulmarketplace.com. You guys can also go down below and sign up for a content marketing service that we're going to be offering. You can sign up for that as a client if you like, or as an affiliate if you have clients yourselves who need content marketing done for them and are looking to resell our services. So I'm happy to help you build your portfolio of products or suite of services by dint of using stuff that we sell as well. All right, so you can see this is a long time ago. I wrote this post 6 years ago. This works wonderfully well for directory builders, authority site marketers, and obviously, and I wrote this for authors and blog builders and content marketers. So let's look really quickly. These same rules apply in 2018 as they did in 2012 when I first had created this list. So here is the list, and then right after that, I'm going to give you some examples. 1, confrontation. 2, compilation. 3, complementary. 4, collaboration. 4, comedic or comedy content. 6, contrarian. 7, charitable. 8, controversial. 9, creative. 10, confession. 11, current event. And 12, challenge. And 12 really, or challenge, is something that's really grown in popularity over the last couple of years. 30-day challenges, 21-day challenges, 7-day challenges. When I had first created this list, that really wasn't all as popular or found everywhere as it is today. All right, so let's look at some of the various ways that you can use this. I'm going to create this, or I'm going to sort of ad lib this by virtue of whether you're building a directory like a lot of my list is, or a community, or whether you're just writing books like the other half of the people watching this will be doing. So confrontational content really works well, especially in the spaces where there's a lot of BS, where people kind of selling false promises. So 3 online gurus who are robbing you blind and laughing all the way to the bank. Well, if you write a post like that, if you write an article like that, obviously if you name the quote unquote gurus, you're going to get a lot of attention, both positive and negative attention. You're going to get defenders of, aforementioned gurus, and you're going to get the people who have been Me Too'd or also ripped off by the same people. All right, compilation. You could also call this curation. Number 2, 17 health blogs that you must be reading in 2018 if your kids have food allergies. Well, guess what? That's a really hyper specific, audience that you're targeting there. It's a very specific problem that you're solving or content source that you're referencing. And this works wonderfully well. 17 financial blogs that you have to be reading if your credit is 700 or less. Whatever you fill in here is irrelevant. That just works. Just create a list, and this is kind of, I think, what I had written here. Yeah, just make a list of popular blogs, and your job is done. It might take you a half hour, might take you an hour, but those 17 blogs will get pinged and notified. You can do this on your own if you want, or you can have WordPress do it for you, and you can go on Twitter, you can mention people on Facebook, and get all these folks to push their readers back to your blog or your directory or your community. They're going to say, "Hey, I was just mentioned in ABC community or blog or whatever you're doing." And they're going to drive a fair amount of traffic your way, especially if these are high impact or medium impact blogs. I mean, as a quick side note, you don't want to mention the largest names, obviously, in whatever niche you're playing in. Like if I made a post about, Health Magazine, they're not going to even notice me. But Joe Blow, who's a middle of the pack, somewhat popular health blogger, he will notice that, and he very well may send traffic back your way by mentioning your article. All right, contrarian content. This is awesome. I mean, take a position, pick a position, and just kind of go against the grain. So, think your home values have hit rock bottom. 4 reasons why I believe the market is going to tank in 2018. All right, again, I had written this originally in 2012, but that still works today. And you can, think the keto diet is the best bet for burning body fat. 4 reasons why high carb is still the right way to go in 2018, or whatever you want to fill in there. All right, confessional content. This is great. I use this in subject lines, and it almost always offers the best open rates. People love confessions, especially if they trust you, like you, and think, they hold you in high esteem, let's say. If you make a confession, people want to know what that is. What are you going to confess to? So confession, I was once broke, homeless, and didn't change my socks for a year, and those were the good years. Here's what I did to get it all back. All right, that really works. This also really works for book titles. So lots of the book titles that I've been tracking in my own niches over the years, they're confessions of whatever. I mean, I don't want to give away all the things I'm working on, as I typically do, but you can fill in the blank for yourself. One of the things that you can look on Amazon that we as a niche copied a couple of years ago in my spiritual stuff was Confessions of a Psychic Medium, right? So there was a bunch of those, and then we created some ebooks about that, and an Amazon book actually that we did together, a bunch of us as a compilation. I'm not a psychic medium, but my clients in this community are, and it worked really well. People like confessional content. All right, last, and I'm going to stop, complementary content. All right, I've mentioned this in some previous videos, including the last one I did about the 65K affiliate marketing campaign. When you compliment people, they almost always will share your compliment. So if you wrote the life coach who saved my life in 2019, and she has no idea who I am until today, right? Now, if you did that and posted this with Tony Robbins being that life coach, and you mentioned him on Twitter, there's probably a 5 or 10% chance he might retweet that. But if you pick someone who's the middle of the road life coach, but who's got a 20,000K follower base or a 50K follower base on Facebook or whatever, there's a better than even chance that person is going to share your content either in his or her newsletter, on Twitter, on social media, on Instagram, wherever. There's an old adage, let them say it for you in the direct marketing space. Let them say it for you. And them is the client base, right? It's testimonials. So if you do this kind of content on a regular basis, people are going to drive huge amounts of traffic to you, again, just because people like having other people say nice things about them. It's the easiest humble brag in the world. All right, all of this works wonderfully well. You can download the list. The other thing I would add to this that I really like now, especially for book titles, is Q&A. So, 50 questions, 50 frequently asked questions about X. Here's a book inspiration thing. If you can see this, I don't know if it's pulling up the screen or not. 20 things you're not supposed to know about. This 101 questions about X. This is stuff that I use in my own sort of creativity process that works wonderfully well for me. It will work wonderfully well for you. All right. Again, if you need content marketing help, we are offering this now to our clients through the Mindful Marketplace project. And if you want to resell our content marketing offers, I am happy to work with you and give you really nice commissions as an affiliate or partner. Just click on the link below. You can sign up for our affiliate program, and then you'll get notified about some of the great offers and opportunities you can JV or partner with us on to really build some passive income for yourself. All right. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.